morning. Coming into center, welcoming into your space of being, this presence here. As you just start to become aware of your abdomen, of your belly, this bowl, this sanctuary of peace, this sanctuary space. This area of your body, this area of your energy field is vital to you knowing who you are. We often hear words spoken of connecting to the heart or seeing through the third eye, dropping into your presence, and yet for the human embodiment, these are still just slightly out of our reach, out of our conscious connection, and that they are challenging to grab a hold of. And if we focus here within the abdomen, within the belly, this is where the worlds merge. This is where our breath of light, our breath of life stirs and mixes. Specifically designed here, this vessel, this bowl of creation, where you can feel the light entering through your breath to mix and merge within your human form. You bringing in the light, your conscious connection as the light, bringing this conscious awareness into your body to activate the cellular response within the body as a way of co-creating with the cosmos. Janahi anahokoro koshoshi achakoshna kosha ichiatakai. Achakoko no koshoshi shatakai. Tokoshoshi shataki chianakosha I chianakoshoshi shatakai shatakai. Lokoshoshi shatakai choshaki chiatakosha Yano nohoyana choshokoya. Honoring the body, honoring your vessel. Honoring your capacity to love, to hold this love within yourselves, to be present here as love. The most challenging aspect of this world is to allow this love to be part of your expression, to exist within this realm. For it's very easy to come here and to exist, to be present, to move within this realm without heart consciousness. We can do many things to make it appear that we are a loving being, and yet we can do all of these things without this activated heart expression And it begins with honoring your body. It begins with honoring your presence here. The fact that you chose to come here to be this. It's as if we have to come back to these fundamental remembrances and choices and build from within this space of being. Everything that we have done up until this point has been according to external messaging, external direction. External dictation to the field of what it must be here in order to survive. So let us come back into this womb space, into your beginnings, into your star self, your star consciousness. Feeling this activating within the hips, within the womb. For most of us, we have never actually heard this true inner voice. And if we do, we run frightened from it, trying to find things to cover it up. And so part of these practices are about returning back beyond before our human consciousness took over, to remember these truths before human rationalization. Clearing through the root, opening, connecting into this divine source mother. Feeling this through the right side of the field. Breathing in now, asking, where is your connection? Through the left side of your body. The part of the field that is the witness, that is the observer. Just notice how it is easy to be present through your origin of light, this understanding, this awareness that this is who you are. We can operate through this very well, and yet when we have to come in to see ourselves as source, as divine mother code, we disappear, we dissolve, we hide. And this is what we're feeling right now. Where is this within your energy field? Yes, we can look at others, we can witness their light, we see, we know, we can easily tell them that they are the light. And yet, to turn this inside, to turn this on ourselves, to be the observer of our own light, is not a practice that we have been exercising. Understand that this is a different feeling. Most of us know to connect to ourselves, to connect to our light. We know we are source light, and yet through the human experience, we cannot observe ourselves as a human being of source light. We struggle with this. And this is what we're pulling back in here. If you are tuning into your energy, perhaps you feel the strength through the right side of your body, the right side of your field, or maybe it's opposite for you. So one side, though, feels much more connected and strengthened than the other. We're aware of the other, but it's almost as if when you have a cold, everything gets a bit muffled. So let's actually envision this as a sickness, as a virus, as a disease. A disease of the human experience, whereby we feel we must deny ourselves as the light once in human form. What if the body was programmed specifically to do that? So just breathing into this side of the body, which feels present, yes, but not fully stepping up, not fully connected. There's a bit of a buffer or a phantom tone here. This message, this energy that wants to keep us safe from fully being completely present here. Good. We're just coming into the base of the right side of the brain here. Breathing in. Releasing these arcs, releasing these tones. Good. Feeling that activating into the lower hip of this range, where the energy feels a bit absent, a bit checked out. The student hiding in the back of the classroom with their eyes down. Maybe the teacher won't see me. Just come in here now. Almost as if you fold your field in half, allowing the part of you that does know the truth to come over for a visit. This friend who has been hiding out that you haven't seen in a while. Shining your light upon them, lifting them up and out of this darkness that they have become so accustomed to. They almost believe this is who they are. Just feeling this releasing, allowing your light presence through this range of your field that knows, allowing you to lift this other part of yourself up into the light where you are supporting it. You are providing it security and safety. You know how this part feels. You know this experience. You understand as you observe from your position as the light. Therefore, you can be within full compassion for this part of you. No judgment, no pressure. No anxiety, just pure presence. Attuning, bringing the light into this range of your field. Now, as this part of you starts to rise from beneath this space where you have burrowed in, settled in, intending to stay within the darkness for as long as you can. As this part of you slowly starts to stand up, to rise, using this range of your field that is aware and is within the light. It's as if you reach up, as if there is a cord or a plug. You can bring down this channel of light into this part of you, which has been hiding out, which is feeling depleted, a bit saggy, a bit limp, plugging its light in, connecting to this knowing within its own range. Perhaps you connect this into the lower back on this side, almost as if this part of you starts to fill up with air, starts to fill out its form, starts to look a bit more buoyant, a bit more fulfilled. Tentatively, slowly, gently. There's no need to rush. For when we feel we want to rush this process, we are skipping important steps of acknowledging the energies that are there, of acknowledging the emotions that we are feeling. Even if our conscious mind knows where we need to be, we cannot force ourselves into these places. We feel, we respond, we release all of these points. Just allow the energy to flow. The energy will let us know if we need to sit in a certain space a little bit longer. The solar experience through the human body has been one of trauma and tragedy. This is the very least of the ways to attempt to bring your light forward, is to rush or force this, as if you have no choice, as if this is beyond your control. Again, making sure that we're not impressing onto ourselves the same energies which have traumatized us in the past. There is time. There is stillness. There is allowance for this process. Reawakening, of remembering your original ideas, your original plans. You do have a sense of these within you. It's just that so much has been piled on top of it. We rarely give ourselves the space or the time to connect to this and to allow it to be the dominant message within your energy. We honor your presence here. We honor your path and your journey to this place. Namaste.